Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to Love is Not Blind. It is verified. Episode 3, if you recall, I showed a snapshot of a social media account where there are a number of bots, AI agents, dudes, fake profiles, real profiles, messaging, posting, reaching out. But the main theme was, how do you identify a wifey material? And I shared a story of a girl who was arguably an exception. And she was willing to basically pay for the petrol fuel of two guys that she doesn't know, which is not common. It's not common if the roles are reversed either, arguably. But I did say I would continue. So off the back of the connection, the guy was so taken back. Because remember, he was trying to get a wife material for someone else. He was like the second man or the passenger dude. He was hollering. And yeah, he was so taken back by this girl that he made her a proposal. He gave her gifts on the spot, such as money, cash, jewelry, bracelets. And she was gobsmacked. She didn't know that one good deed would lead to a massive opportunity. Now, that wasn't the main proposal. The proposal was coming. The proposal was that he has a guy for her, suitable for her, based on his observation, based on that first encounter. Imagine that. Based on her actions, he was sold. She's wife material. Now the next stage was just to connect the two together. They were introduced moments later. And it so happens that the guy had actually lost his mum recently. And having a wife to be would definitely be comforting and maybe arguably more appreciated at that time. When he saw her, the description was that she was very beautiful, but not just outwardly. The rest is history. The rest is history. There are other things, other details I've left out purposely, but feel free to DM me if you want more. Now, I am going to do another take on this from a woman's perspective. But just to highlight, just to emphasize, one of the key qualities or key traits you want to look out for in a potential spouse is kindness. A woman who is kind or generous is very, very valuable. Now, I wouldn't expect her to be willing to pay out for random guys' spectral all the time if she was asked upon. But that's not the point. The point is that she was willing to give and not expect anything in return. That's not common. That's not common. In that setting, not at work, not being paid for a service, not being paid to be kind on the phone. There were no cameras. There's no audience. That is special. Now, with regards to the Love Is Not Blind dating app, let me just say it outright. Another thing to look for, which is more rare, are all three modes in one person. If you can find someone that embodies eros, logos, and agape, that is the one. Okay, let me put it in layman's terms. If you can actually find someone that you are attracted to physically, bodily, someone that you'd like to hang around with, someone that you can talk to, engage with, someone that would support you business-wise. It goes both ways. That is the one. And that is rare. Anyway, check out the app, guys. And there's more to be said on this from the woman's perspective.